Be me, 25, mid-level corporate analyst. Life is a series of spreadsheets, lukewarm coffee, and existential dread. Work for a failing tech logistics company. Rumors of a buyout for months. Everyone panic applying to other jobs. Me too lazy, too depressed. I'll go down with the ship. Captain of the SS Apathy. Monday morning, 8:00 a.m. Atmosphere in the office is heavy, like a funeral home, but with more fluorescent lighting. CEO calls an emergency, all hands meeting. We gather in the atrium like cattle, awaiting the bolt gun. CEO looks sweaty, tie crooked. Great news, everyone. We have been acquired. Dead silence. Please welcome the restructuring consultant from the parent firm, Ms. Halloway. Doors open. Temperature drops 10 degrees. Enter Ms. Halloway. Tall, impossible posture. Wearing a white suit so crisp it looks like it was cut from marble. Platinum blonde hair tied back tight enough to lift facial features. Eyes like blue lasers scanning a barcode. She walks to the podium. CEO steps aside, terrified. She doesn't adjust the mic. She doesn't smile. Efficiency is not a suggestion. It is a requirement. Voice is smooth, cold, authoritative. I will be evaluating each of you over the next week. Redundancies will be eliminated. She looks at the crowd. Eyes stop. Scanning. Lock onto me. I am standing in the back, holding a world's okayest employee mug, trying to blend into a potted plant. She holds the stare for 3 seconds. I forget how to breathe. She turns back to the CEO. Begin. Meeting over. Everyone scrambles. I go back to my desk. Heart rate 140. Why did she look at me? Do I look redundant? I probably look redundant. Spend the next 4 hours aggressively alt-tabbing between work and Minesweeper. 2:00 p.m. Email notification. From Halloway V. Subject presence. Body office now. Panic level critical. This is it. I'm getting fired first. Walk to the executive wing. Her assistant is gone. She fired the assistant already. Knock on the heavy oak door. Enter. Walk in. Office is stripped bare. No personal items. Just a laptop and a single pen. She is standing by the window, looking at the city like she owns the zoning rights. Doesn't turn around. Close the door. I close it. Click sounds like a prison cell locking. Sit. I sit. Chair is uncomfortable, probably by design. She turns, walks to the desk, sits, stares at me. Silence stretches. She is analyzing my soul. Your name is Anon. Yes. You generated the Q3 logistics report. A yes. Was it bad? It was the only report in this entire building that didn't contain a formatting error or a logical fallacy. Oh, thank you. Don't thank me for stating facts. It is inefficient. She opens a folder. I reviewed your browser history. Soul leaves body. Rip me. You spend 40% of your time on work, 30% staring at the wall, and 30% reading about medieval sword forging. It's a hobby, and yet your output is 20% higher than your peers. She leans forward. You are bored, Anon. I guess. You lack direction. You lack a handler. Handler. I am firing your manager, and his manager, and the entire analytics team. My eyes widen. Except you. Survival instinct kicks in. Okay. You will report directly to me. You will be my executive aide during the transition. My aide. You will carry my files. You will organize my schedule. You will ensure my coffee is correct. And you will run the data models I require. Do you accept? Is this a choice? Look at her face. Stone cold, beautiful, terrifying. Yes. Good, move your desk. Now, did I stutter? Move your desk to the anteroom outside this office. I want you within earshot. I spend the next hour moving my sad little box of belongings. Other employees watch me like I'm a traitor being promoted to executioner. Set up desk outside her door. She comes out. Coffee black, 2 ice cubes, no more no less. On it. Run to break room. Carefully select 2 ice cubes. Return. Place it on her desk. She takes a sip. Does not look up. Acceptable. Highest praise unlocked. Week 1 passes in a blur. She is a machine. Arrives at 6 a.m. Leaves at 9 p.m. I match her hours because I am too scared to leave before her. She fires people with the emotional detachment of a surgeon removing a tumor. Your redundancy is effective immediately. Security will escort you. People crying, screaming. She doesn't blink, but she keeps me close. Anon file. Anon walk with me. Anon sit there and be silent while I berate the VP of sales. I become her shadow. Start to learn her micro-expressions. Slight twitch of left eyebrow equals annoyed. Tapping of index finger equals impatient. Deep exhale through nose equals someone is about to die. Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Office is empty, just us. She is staring at a merger contract, rubbing her temples. I am sorting files. Anand jumps slightly. Yes, Miss Holloway. Victoria. What? My name. You may use it when we are alone. Only when we are alone. Heart does a weird flip. Okay, Victoria. She lowers her hand, looks at me. You haven't complained once this week. I don't have much to complain about. I increased your workload by 300%. I cut your lunch breaks. I keep you here until night. I like the structure. Truth. My life was a mess. Now she tells me what to do and I do it. It's peaceful. She studies me. You are a creature of submission, aren't you? Face heats up. I just like clear instructions. HMPH. Slight smirk. Come here. I walk to her desk. Closer. I stand right next to her chair. She spins it around to face me. Looks up. Your tie is crooked. She reaches out. Cool fingers graze my neck. Electrical shock to my system. She undoes the knot, reties it. Slowly, maintaining eye contact. You represent me now, Anand. You must be perfect. I'll try. You will succeed. I do not tolerate failure. She pats my chest, firmly. Order dinner, Thai spicy, level 4. Yes, ma'am. Victoria. Yes, Victoria. We eat Thai food in her office. She actually asks me questions. Why sword forging? I like how raw metal becomes something sharp and useful under pressure. She pauses, noodle halfway to mouth. Apt metaphor. Perhaps that is what I am doing to you. Forging me. Hammering out the impurities. She smiles, a real smile. It's terrifyingly attractive. Clean this up. Then you may go home. Be back at 7:00 a.m. We have a flight. Flight. New York, headquarters, pack a bag. Don't bring anything embarrassing. Next morning, airport. She is wearing travel gear, which for her means a black cashmere trench coat and sunglasses worth more than my car. I am wearing my one good suit. She inspects me. Acceptable, carry my bag. It's a small carry-on. I take it. We board first class. I've never flown first class. I don't know what to do with my hands. She sits, opens laptop immediately. Sit, don't fidget. I freeze. Stewardess asks if we want champagne. Victoria, water sparkling. Looks at me, he will have the same. I wanted orange juice. I drink the sparkling water. Land in NYC. Corporate HQ is a glass tower that screams evil empire. We walk in. Everyone knows her. Fear ripples through the lobby like a wave. The liquidator is here. She brought a pet. I ignore the whispers. We enter the boardroom. Massive table. Old men in expensive suits. They look at her with mix of lust and fear. They look at me with disdain. Victoria, darling, one guy says, oily voice. VP of operations, let's call him Brad. Brad, her tone is liquid nitrogen. Who's the kid carrying your purse? Laughter around the table. I shrink. Victoria doesn't sit. She places her hands on the table. This kid generated the data that proved your department is hemorrhaging $3 million a quarter due to incompetence. Would you like him to present the slides, or shall I simply accept your resignation now? Silence. Brad turns pale. The market is fluctuating. The market is fine. You are the variable. She gestures to me. Anand, the file. I hand her the red folder. She slides it across the table. Sign it, Brad, or I release the audit to the shareholders. Brad signs, leaves the room. She sits down. Now that the garbage is taken out, let's begin. I stand behind her chair the whole meeting, feeling like a Praetorian guard. A very nerdy Praetorian guard. Meeting ends. We go to the hotel. Receptionist. One suite for Ms. Holloway. One single room for. Victoria interrupts. Change that. 2-bedroom executive suite. I look at her. It's more efficient for work, she says. We go up. Suite is bigger than my apartment. View of Central Park. She kicks off her heels. I have never seen her barefoot. It feels illegal to witness. She walks to the minibar, pours a whiskey. Drink. Sure. She pours me one. Sits on the velvet couch. Pats the spot next to her. Sit. I sit stiff as a board. You did well today. I just handed you a folder. You didn't flinch. You didn't apologize for existing. You stood your ground. She takes a sip. I like that. She turns her body towards me. Tell me, Anand, are you afraid of me? The question hangs in the air. Yes. Good, fear keeps you sharp. She leans closer. Smells like expensive vanilla and cold air. But you trust me. I do. Why? Because you're the smartest person in the room, and you haven't steered me wrong yet. She swirls her glass. Most men are intimidated. They try to dominate me to compensate, or they cower. She looks at my eyes. You simply exist in my orbit. You accept my control. Someone has to be in charge. And it should be me. Yes, it should. Her pupils dilate. Correct answer. She puts the glass down. I have a headache. The idiocy of that board meeting is throbbing in my temples. Do you want some aspirin? I want you to fix it. Hell. Massage shoulders. She turns around, pulls her hair to the side, exposing neck. Panic. Now anon. I reach out, hands shaking slightly. Touch her shoulders. Muscles are rock-hard tension. I start to knead. She lets out a low sound. Harder, don't treat me like glass. I press harder, thumbs digging into the knots. She leans head back against me. Good, lower. I work down her back. This is dangerous territory, HR nightmare. But she asked for it. You have strong hands. Surprising for a keyboard warrior. Sword forging videos. She chuckles. You're amusing. She grabs my wrist, stops me, turns around. We are inches apart. You are mine, Anon. You understand that. I understand. No other managers, no other departments. You belong to me. I belong to you. It sounds like a contract, a vow. She studies my face. Then for the first time she looks uncertain. Just for a millisecond. I am hungry, order room service, steak, rare. Yes, Victoria. She stands up. And Anon. Yes. Sleep in the second bedroom, but leave the door open. Why? In case I require assistance. I don't sleep much that night. Return to home office. The dynamic has shifted. Subtly, in meetings she catches my eye, small smirks. When she hands me papers, fingers linger. But in public she is still the ice queen. Anon, this coffee is tepid, fix it. Anon, this data is formatted like a child did it, redo it. I redo it happily. Colleagues think I have Stockholm Syndrome. Bro, she treats you like a slave. She treats me like a tool she values. That's weird, man. They don't get it. 2 months later, major crisis. A competitor is trying a hostile takeover, using leaked data. Victoria is in a rage. She is pacing her office, throwing files. Who leaked it? Who is the mole? She looks at me. Find them, Anon. Go through the logs, every email, every keystroke. That will take days. You have until morning. Yes, Victoria. I sit at my desk, 10 p.m. Start coding a script to cross-reference access logs. Midnight, 2 a.m. She is still in her office, working furiously. 4 a.m. I find it. It's the CFO, the guy who smiled at her the most. I print the evidence, walk into her office. She is asleep on her desk, head on arms. She looks soft, vulnerable. I hesitate, gently place the file next to her. Take my suit jacket off, drape it over her shoulders. Turn to leave. Stay. Voice is sleepy. She lifts her head, jacket slides. Did you find it? It was the CFO. She picks up the file, scans it instantly. Eyes harden, the predator is back. Excellent. She looks at the jacket, then at me. You covered me. You looked cold. I am never cold. Okay. She stands up, walks to me. She is tired, makeup slightly smudged. Still the most beautiful woman on earth. You stayed up all night for me. You asked me to. I ask a lot of people to do things. They usually fail. She steps into my personal space, puts her hands on my lapels. You are loyal. Yes. Loyalty must be rewarded. She pulls me down, kisses me. Not soft, dominant, claiming. Tasting like coffee and power. My brain flatlines. She pulls back. That was acceptable. Just acceptable. Promising, but requires optimization. She smirks. Lock the door, Anon. But work. I am the boss, I say when work stops. Yes, Victoria. Fast forward 6 months. Company is saved. Profitable, efficient. Victoria is named CEO. I am promoted to Chief of Staff. Fancy title for her person. We keep it professional at work. Mostly. Sometimes she calls me into her office. Close the blinds. Urgent meeting. Very urgent. I need to inspect my asset. We live together now. Her penthouse. Everything is white and black and minimalist. Except for my corner, where she let me put a gaming PC and a replica sword. It ruins the aesthetic, she complains. But you love me. She looks up from her book. I find your presence necessary for my optimal functioning. Love you too. She rolls her eyes. Come here, rub my feet. They hurt from the heels. Yes, ma'am. I sit on the floor. She rests her feet on my lap. Continues reading global market reports. Occasionally reaches down to pet my hair like I'm a golden retriever. You have a performance review tomorrow, Anon. Oh no, am I in trouble? No, but I expect you to negotiate for a raise. I thought you handled the finances. I do, but but I want to see you try to dominate me. She lowers the book, dangerous glint in her eye. It's a training exercise. And if I fail, punishment. And if I win, reward. What kind of reward? She smiles, the smile that terrified boardrooms. I might let you be the big spoon tonight. Deal. Be me. Happiest wage slave in existence. 1010 will get intimidated in a meeting again.